We back.
Yep.
It's Tuesday, episode 402 of the Rise and Grind podcast. I'm Roderick.
I'm Cari. We back on a Tuesday, baby.
Yeah, man. Got the club going up.
Ooh, on a Tuesday. We should have came in with
why
that.
did we use that?
What the fuck?
Oh my fucking! Oh, that's the biggest fuck up.
The biggest fuck up, bro. We should have definitely came in with that.
Hey, like,
wow.
Pod, we usually are spot on with these intro songs.
Wow.
Especially when it comes to the feeling. Tuesday?
It's because we have an excuse. Normally when there's a new release, we always play something off the new release.
We do.
Even though we came in with Baby Keem last episode, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, damn, back-to-back Baby Keem, but, you know, it's worth it.
It's only right.
Casino's out, but damn, that Tuesday would have hit.
We had the opportunity, and what other time would that have been a good pocket to use? Now we can't use it next episode, Cari.
Because we already
we didn't let them know. Like we can't even do it just for y'all next episode.
Damn, that's crazy. And I ain't heard that joint in a minute.
I haven't heard it in a long time. Oh man,
bro.
Fuck.
You remember what was that, like 2014?
2014. Yeah. That was fall 2014.
What a time to be alive, man, for real, before the album. But definitely what a time to be alive, man. That was a great time. I remember that year vividly, bro. I remember when that song came out, everything.
Yeah, I can remember riding around senior year, football games. That's what time it was for us when that came out.
Wow. What a joint, man, for real.
Wow, and what a wasted opportunity.
Yeah.
A dream deferred.
A dream deferred. Shit show, bro.
But how have you been, Cari?
I've been good, man. You know, the week is slow for me once again. I'm back at work this week. Let me just state that. Yeah, I know.
Cari is back to finally fucking doing something with himself.
Right. I ain't been doing shit this past week, man, but just chilling. But
you had another procedure. Tell us.
Yeah, man. Friday was my second procedure, my second surgery. This one was actually pretty smooth, pretty quick. I still had to go under anesthesia once again. And it's funny. The first time, you know, I told the pod the first time, you know, it was pretty smooth, bro. I remember waking up and not having really any issues, not really being drunk, not being high, nothing like that, man. You know, but it was funny because going into this second procedure, the doctors was telling me like this one's gonna be less intense. You know, we're not gonna have to, I guess, use. I don't know what the procedure or process is with anesthesia, but I remember they gave me like 2 different doses the first time, and I don't know if they give me 2 doses this time or 1 dose. I'm not sure. But anyways, bro, again, the procedure went well, no issues, right? I had no swelling, no pressure, so I'm back, you know, in the studio. Obviously, no time missed this time around. But man, I have to tell the pod when I woke up on Friday after the surgery, bro.
You don't remember going to sleep this time either?
So I do remember right before falling asleep, right?
Okay.
So they brought me in, got me checked in, gave me the little post-op instructions. I had a nurse, you know, give me some Tylenol, kind of talk to me, check my blood pressure. This time they had to get my IV again. This time they did it in the hand. You remember?
Did it hurt?
It didn't, bro, which was crazy. Like, I was thinking like, man, you didn't tell me that this one's a little more painful. My girl told me this one's a little more painful.
You got nervous.
I'm like, damn, bro. She said, she was like, I'm going to use your hand. I'm like, oh, shit. In my head, I'm like, damn, they finna give me.
I'm the type of nigga to tell you, like, no, you're not.
Nah, use my arm. She was like, what they do last time? I said, they got the arm. She said, okay, I'm going in your hand. I said,
no, ma'am, get this.
I said, damn.
Nobody told you just come in here and make your own choices.
Exactly, just making your own decisions like you a professional or something. Yeah, like you qualified.
Yeah, like they hired you to do this shit.
Like, who are you?
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. But so she got me on my right hand. You know, no issues there. It only took 1 time. Remember the first time I told you we had to do it twice.
Okay.
So no issues. So they put me in the first room, got that taken care of. Once all that was ready to go, we were waiting on the actual room where they were going to do the procedure. So maybe 15, 20 minutes waiting. Then they walked me to that room. And this is my last memory. I remember walking in, sitting down on a chair. They, you know, put they put like a little breathing kind of thing.
Like a mask. Yeah.
Like a mask on me.
You remember this part?
I do remember this part.
Okay, you didn't remember this part last time.
No, I didn't. And I remember all of so this time I went back to the original, like where I had my first visit.
Okay.
So I know all the people there. They were like, you know, long time no see, just playing, because they just saw me on Monday when I got the stents. So anyways, I know everybody in the building this time. So nigga, They crowded around me, and next thing I know, I'm waking up and being wheeled out that bitch. I have no memory from like, so the last time I remember waking up, talking to the nurse, like she asked me if I'm good, I'm asking for water, all these things, I'm having a conversation. This time, bro, my memory kicks in as I'm getting off of the elevator in a wheelchair.
That's got to be scary. Like,
yo, it's weird.
The thing about it, and I hate to cut you off, the thing about it that's really weird for me is because I always start taking it past medicine. Like, this is the type of shit, like if somebody wanted to put you on this and then you just woke up,
yeah,
it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the last 2 hours of my life.
Nah, for sure.
Cosby.
We gonna get to chill out. We gonna get to that because I definitely, had that thought as I was leaving. But
yeah, and I was playing. He was gonna buy NBC. He was finna buy NBC.
So man, I remember again, I'm in a wheelchair, right? They're wheeling me down. I remember the elevator doors opening and they're wheeling me out to the lobby. I'm waiting on my lady to pull through. And I'm talking to the nurse, whoever was with me. And I remember having a brief conversation with her. But bro, by the time I get in the car, I realize like, bro, I'm high, bro. Like I'm gone way more than I was the first time, which is crazy because they said this one was supposed to be less intense, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm tripping. Low key, like I get in the car and I'm not like going crazy, but I could just tell like I'm tweaking a little bit. I'm like, hey, babe, put on some music. So it was funny. Baby Keem had just came out that day. I listened to it the night prior, right? Thursday night.
Okay.
So this is Friday morning. I'm like, man, babe, put that Baby Keem on. And then I was like, nah, never mind. Put that J. Cole on. I remember that, right? So we playing J. Cole. And this is when I knew I was toe up. This is when I knew, right?
At this moment, he knew.
At this moment, I knew, bro, because I have a mask on, a face mask, and I have the gauze mustache on, right? So just to paint the picture for context for the listeners, I'm trying to get into my phone and the Face ID doesn't work, right? Obviously, because I have the mask and stuff on, I don't have that setting set where it can bypass that.
Please don't tell me you cried.
No.
Okay.
So I'm having to put in my code to unlock my phone, right? So time goes by. I don't know how many minutes. Maybe let's just say 5 minutes. But I get the alert that I'm locked out of my phone for 1 minute.
Oh, this nigga here, man.
So I'm like, all right,
you done this shit wrong 5 times in a row,
right? I'm like, whatever. So the minute goes by. We on the freeway driving, right? I'm still trying to come to my senses, bro. The music playing, I'm just chilling.
Cari, no.
I'm not really doing a lot of talking, though. I'm just vibing. I'm rapping, all type of shit, right? My words are slurred a little bit, but I'm still just cooling. So then, next thing I know, the timer goes to 5 minutes on my phone. Again. I fucked up again, and this is when I knew. This is when it clicked. I was like, oh, I'm tripping. Yeah. So at this point, I'm like, damn, what have I said? You know what I mean? Like, what am I even rapping the lyrics right? Like, what has happened in the last 15 to 20 minutes? Because I realized, like, now, like, oh shit, I've probably been tweaking.
This is why I don't never want anybody to take me home from this shit. I done fucked around and admitted to some shit I ain't never supposed to tell my girl.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck did just happen in the last? And give me my phone.
Facts, bro. Nah, but anyway, so this is when it clicked, and this is when I kind of like started to come to my senses. So I got pissed because the 5 minutes, I was like, bro, I can't get into my phone. I realized like, okay, I'm tweaking. So the 5 minutes finally ran out. And this time, bro, like I typed in my code, like vividly, I remember like, okay, I'm gonna get this whole right. Finally got into my phone. Okay. Right? No more mess ups after this. So at this point, I'm starting to like really like wake up finally.
Okay.
And then this is when I hit the group message.
Yes.
I hit y'all and I was like, gave y'all the update like, hey, second procedure good on the way home. But then I let y'all know, like,
you was on that good dope.
I was like, nigga, I'm high as hell right now.
I'm on drugs right now.
And then I was like, I understand, like, this is what addicts feel like. Because I was on that brink of what we were just talking about earlier where I'm like, oh, this is the feeling that niggas be chasing because I felt good.
Jakari, and I have verbatim.
Yeah,
Jakari said,
read it off.
All good brothers on the second procedure headed home now.
Yep.
We all reacted, but there wasn't a reply. He replied himself and said, high as fuck right now, no lie.
No lie is crazy. I double down on it.
Yeah, he then triples down on it and says, I see what addicts be chasing for real.
Dead ass though, man. That's how I felt, bro. That's how I felt.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. And so after I text y'all, I called my pops because mom and pops was there, right? But obviously my girl took me home, so I called pops because again, this time I didn't see them in the lobby when I left. The first time I did. This time I just hopped in the car. We was gone, so I called him or I called my dad and talking to him, and I didn't know at the time, right? I called him back maybe like 4 or 5 hours later in the day. And he was like, yeah, your words were slurred. He was like, I was on the phone talking about, yeah, like, I feel good, but like, I don't never want to feel like this again. Like, just talking all slow and shit. And so I'm like, damn. Because remember, I'm telling you, like, I'm thinking I'm good this whole time. I'm not knowing my words is slow and slurred. So then I asked my girl. She was like, yeah, you was talking super slow and all this shit. Anyways, bro, just saying all that to say, like, I was just shocked that the anesthesia really got to me this time because it wasn't supposed to be as intense according to the doctors. But all is good, all is well, man. My nose is perfectly fine. You know, I have another post-op check-in in like 2 weeks, but
New septum, gang.
new septum, bro. I can breathe down my nose.
You gonna pierce it?
Shut the fuck up.
New piercing.
Definitely not getting a piercing. I don't even have any piercings. Why would I start with my septum?
New
That's crazy.
septum, new ring.
That's nasty.
New shit, 2K26 type
That is
shit.
disgusting. You will not see me with a septum piercing.
Septum ring, Corey, might be, you know, that might be your new era.
Nah, that ain't me.
I'm looking at you right now, Corey. All you got to do is beef up a little bit more,
Nah,
keep the beanie on, and now we going Bobby Lashley type shit. We going Bobby Lashley.
Nasty. That's nasty, bro.
My bad.
Nah, you're good. But that was Friday, Saturday, chilling. Did my taxes over the weekend on Sunday, which was good. You know, got to see my people again, do that. Pulled up on my nephews and my little niece. Got to see them, spend some time with them. So, man, all in all, the weekend was really good for me. I'm back at work, like I said, but I really enjoyed this past week of just being able to do what I wanted. You know, got a lot of stuff done around the house, got some work done, and now we back to the grind, man. It's February 24th, 4 more days, right? It's only 28 days this month.
27 this month, this year. I think it's 28 on a leap year.
29 on a leap year.
Shut the fuck up, Corey. This nigga always gotta talk some shit, nigga. Like,
so only 28 this year, right? Am I right?
It's 28 this year.
Okay,
yeah.
So 4 more days left, man. This month flew by.
It did.
So really just, you know, we finna be already past the first quarter, nigga, before you know it. But I'm locked in, bro. I feel great. I'm happy to be back in the studio. Happy that my nose is working properly, functioning right, man. And I'm just, like I said, just grateful, bro. But how you feeling, man? How was your past weekend? Tell us what's been going on with your brother.
I've been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Friday was short day, quick day. Got home, rested, relaxed. Saturday, had to get up early. Saturday school, detention kids. I'm back on that community service shit. I fuck with that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I told you there was one kid that was there last time that he doesn't fuck with me, and you know, the feeling is a bit mutual.
Oh yeah.
That nigga was back. Like, bro, get your ass back to scrubbing that shit, nigga. Like, get back to wiping shit down, nigga.
That's crazy.
Moving shit, unboxing shit. Break them boxes down over there, man.
Sheesh.
Like, what are you doing?
You would think you would learn a lesson.
No, he's got, because of what he did, and I can't disclose that, of course.
Yeah.
He's got, like, 5 or 6 Saturdays.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
You bring your motherfucking ass right back over here, nigga. I've got something else for you to do. But yeah, after that, got out, had a couple of different birthday parties to go to. Kid birthday party and a sibling birthday party. My oldest sister Jordan's birthday was sometime earlier this week. That she's old.
Shout out to Jordan, man.
I think is this 2020. This is 26. She's 38. Yeah,
It's a blessing.
That's the top of the millennial side. Like you big millennial. Yeah, little millennial is 90s millennial. You 80s millennial.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had that to get to, a couple of parties. Sunday, was dealing with, you know, sick people, remnants of the birthday parties, too many people all together. bacterial diseases going around. Wait, I shouldn't have said diseases.
Right.
I said it like I was at an orgy or something. Like, nah. 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 Nah.
Yo.
Back. You know what? Colds and shit going around.
Yeah.
Flus and streps and
Straight up.
and sinus infections, those types of things.
Right.
Which prevented us from doing the Monday pod. But we back here, man. I feel good. I was the one sick though. I feel great though.
Good. It's that time of the year, man. You know, allergy season. We starting to see the weather change. The days are getting longer.
Bro, the
weather's changing.
What the fuck happened to the weather over the weekend, dude?
Yeah, bro. It was chilly all
like,
weekend.
We had a nice, cool, we're headed into spring weather feeling. All of a sudden, boom, 40 degrees.
Yep.
What do we do? What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I love that the days are getting longer. I know next month sometime, I don't know the exact day, but daylight savings, we're going to spring forward.
I don't like springing forward.
Really? Why?
You lose an hour of sleep. Like, don't take my hour of sleep from me, nigga.
Yeah, but then you get longer days. That's just what I like. Niggas can be at the golf course at 8, 9 o'clock. That's going to be really fun.
This is a conversation that we have time and time again. Can we just remove the daylight saving?
Yeah.
Like, let's just get rid of it. Because, yeah, Corey, I get what you're saying, and I'm going to appreciate it once it's here, but really fuck all that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I stand on that, too.
Like, we're not going to go Saturday night and y'all niggas talking about some you lose an hour of sleep. Like, I went to sleep at 11. Like, it's not happening like that.
Yeah, it's goofy. You would think we would change it by now, but I mean, I don't know why.
The only thing springing forward is good for is like niggas that's at work that get off. Like,
right. You work 7 hours.
Is there something already like in the schedule with your manager that's like, nah, nigga, don't try that shit tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I think people have said that, you know, because I see people every year that post like the time, you know, while they're at work overnight or whatever.
Falling back is the worst one.
Yeah.
Because if you imagine you get off at 2 a.m., the time switches at 2 or something, y'all niggas fall right back.
Nah,
they get back on them fries,
I was
nigga.
gonna say, y'all better get here for that next shift, nigga, because I'm leaving.
Nah, man.
You better hope they piling in next, nigga, because I'm on my way out the door.
Get right the fuck back to it. Because this is still your fucking shift, nigga. I hope you didn't think you were going home, nigga.
That's crazy. I'll be so pissed, bro.
Now, just imagine not knowing that it's daylight saving tonight.
So pissed, bro.
This nigga got his jacket on and shit.
Man, ready to go. Boss like, what you doing?
You gotta be kidding. I just looked at this shit. I promise to God, I just looked at this shit. Yes, sir. Turn your ass around, buddy.
That's crazy.
I don't think I have an intro, though. Do you have anything you want to get to before we?
Over the weekend, we kind of watched it and talked about it in the group chat a little bit. We mentioned it, you know, as well. But shout out to the USA hockey team. You know, just quit laughing, bro. The USA hockey team, you know, took home gold after like 30 or so years from the Miracle on Ice or something like that.
Piece of shit. Shout out
Dante.
Shout out to the fucking USA hockey team.
Yeah. Shout out Dante for betting on Canada.
Dante, why would you fucking bet on Canada? Like, our group chat went crazy just because not just because of this. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's our friend group. Maybe it's a lot of people. I'm not super duper USA until that fucking Olympics come around, man. Like. And then I
do it for me every time.
Bro, I turn into Bruce Springsteen, born in the USA.
Bruce Springsteen.
It's just winter, summer is some of the best. Like when it's competitive as fuck, it's some of the best sports you'll ever see in your life. In that hockey game, I was eating my complimentary breakfast at the hotel Sunday morning. And I turned over and I saw this, and I was staring at y'all's messages as it happened. All I looked up and saw was, what the fuck is a maple leaf? Oh my fucking gosh. And I saw, Dante, why would you put your money on the other country?
On the op.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. But the game looked, dope. I didn't really tune into right towards the end, overtime period and things like that. So I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw some highlights and it was a pretty good game, pretty intense.
I didn't watch the whole thing either. I caught overtime basically.
Yeah, same. But even that overtime period, it was short. But even like the ending of the last period or whatever they call it into the overtime period was a good watch, man. It was intense, like I said. And then when the country is on the line, when the medals are on the line, niggas really be out there like giving it all that they got. So that's why I always love watching it and tuning in. But shout out to the USA hockey team, man. I started watching like some other ones, bobsled and shit, but I just don't understand those sports. So
which one is that? You say bobsledding?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when it's like 4 in the little thing, right? And they take off running, then hop in the sled.
Oh yeah, you're right. Cool Runnings, them niggas.
Yeah.
My favorite, I don't even know what it's called, where they push the fucking thing out in the middle of the ice and you got to get it dead in the center.
I think that's curling, right? Didn't we? Or is that something different?
Is it curling?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I know what you mean, though.
But I don't know the name of it, but I was I know the game well enough because of other Winter Olympics that I'm sitting here at the table at my sister's dinner, like explaining to them how this shit works. Now, Winter Olympics, I'm not gonna lie, if we're eliminating Shaun White because he's no longer in the shit, that's my favorite fucking event. Is it curling?
Curling, yeah.
Yeah. Them niggas be going crazy.
Facts.
Y'all can take hockey last. Give me them curling niggas.
Or snowboarding, like you said.
Yeah. But they got not a new Shaun White, but there's somebody in snowboard now that they talking about like a fucking Tony Hawk. They saying this nigga is one of them ones. Yeah. I don't know.
Shout out. But that's it, man. I didn't have nothing else for the intro if you didn't have anything else. I just wanted to mention that.
Snowboarding a skate, it's a sport to you?
Is it a sport? Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What sport does everybody call a sport that you don't think is one? Growing up, I heard it about golf, but like nowadays, no, golf is definitely a sport.
Yeah, I don't really think I have one. I would say isn't a sport. In my older age, man, I have a different appreciation for things. Like you said, maybe golf back in the day, I probably was saying that, but I don't necessarily have one now where I'm like, I look at somebody that's competing and be like, nah, I'm going to disrespect you and say that's not a sport.
No, yeah, I get softball.
That's a sport,
I'm kidding. I wanted to see where he was gonna go with it.
It's definitely a sport.
I'm trying to think of something else. I can't. I could, but I just started thinking about the way people's lives are going now.
Yeah, exactly. Watch what you say.
Yeah. I can't do everything I want to do these days.
Exactly.
Oh man, I hate that niggas is like successful and shit. I miss when we was struggling. No, I'm bullshitting. Shout out all my niggas. Where are we at? You ready to get into the pod?
Yeah, man. Let's dive into the music, brother.
First thing we got up, Larry June, Currency, Alchemist, Spiral Staircases that dropped over the weekend. I did not get to this.
Okay, man. This one was actually, pretty short. I would say I was kind of shocked. It's only 7 songs, 23 minutes.
What's going on this weekend?
You asked a question last episode, like how would this compare up to Life is Beautiful that, came out last year with 2 Chainz, Alk, and Larry June. And so I started looking at that as well. I think that was like 11, 12 songs, but definitely was like almost 40 to 50 minutes. So as soon as I tuned into this, I'm like, bro, 7 songs, 23 minutes, that's a little underwhelming.
Short listen, though. I mean, an easy listen.
Easy listen. And it sounds good. I don't think it, blew me away, and I don't necessarily think I expected it to, but the songs are pretty dope, man. The production obviously is pretty dope. Alchemist hopped on the last song.
No Freddie Gibbs.
Pages and rap. No Freddie Gibbs features. I told y'all that wasn't happening. So
I was just being funny.
Yeah, but it's smooth, bro. Pretty smooth. But I just expected a little bit more. I think I would say that. With it being so short, I was like, damn, like I just thought they would have more behind it. But it's a good listen, an easy listen, and I think you should definitely tune in, bro. You'll like it.
You thought they'd have more behind them?
Behind it is what I said.
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro.
My fault.
Come on, man.
My fault. Just trying to figure out what your angle was.
Chill out, bro. The vibes are high though on the tape, man, for sure, man. It's definitely smooth, but I don't know. I just expected at least like 10 songs. You know what I mean? 20 minutes, nigga. Like this shit is this was a quickie.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Life is Beautiful. Life is Beautiful is 13 songs. It's still only 44 minutes. So they really only.
That's fine though. I'll take that. 20 more minutes.
You're right.
6 more songs. Like yeah, I'll take it. But it's still a good listen, man.
I guess I have no excuse for not hearing this.
Yeah, you don't.
This shit was shorter than a SpongeBob episode.
Shit was a quickie for me.
No, for real. No, you could put this on during section and actually finish at the end. You know.
Facts.
Oh man. All right, guys. I haven't heard that one at all, so I can't really give a review. Yeah. But I will be tapping into this one on the way home, basically.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, it's that short. My last,
you pull in the driveway, you'll be done.
Yeah, I'll have 2 songs left. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the highly anticipated album of the week, Casino, Baby Keem, and we're gonna be honest, guys. This is another quick one.
Yeah,
11 songs, 37 minutes. That's just 14 more minutes than the Alchemist Currency Larry June album. But this one was one that everybody was waiting on. I believe it's already like the highest streamed rap album on Spotify or some shit like that. But a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start, Corey?
So let's start with the length first before we dive and go and, songs and things like that. Because I know initially before the album came out Thursday evening, you had sent it to the group. When we saw it was only 11 songs, 37 minutes. So like initially, prior to hearing the album, like what were your thoughts on that? Did you kind of feel a certain way? Were you kind of like speculative? Like what was you thinking?
And I don't want to just dead give away everything I feel about the album, speaking in this part, but I felt not like we would be cheated or shorted, but this would be a project that, of course, would meet lyrical expectation. But I feel like when I saw that, I knew we wouldn't be able to judge it by anything. And I kind of feel that about the album. But how did you feel when you saw the post?
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way where I'm like, it's going to be hard to match or stack this up against Melodic Blue. I feel like Melodic Blue gave us such a story, had such a theme. And not to say that this one doesn't, which we're going to dive into, right? Because I even said, like, leading up, watching the documentaries, that this one was going to feel more home. He was going to tell stories. He was going to get personal, mention his family.
He does.
But yeah, initially I was like, bro, what? 11 songs, 37 minutes. I just, again, thought that this would be the album for Keem with the weight, with the rise that he's on. Like, this would be the one that would kind of like, set him apart. Maybe be his Good Kid, Mad City that took Kendrick to the next level as far as like storytelling and things like that. So yeah, I mean, initially I felt like we were going to be shorted, just like what you said. But I was like, hey, let's wait till the album actually gets here and wait till I press play.
Yeah, and then we get to Friday and the actual album releases, or Thursday night, whatever you want to call it. I heard this immediately on Thursday night. It was like, for me, 36 minutes, I can play this once or twice and then go to bed.
Yep.
So I open up No Security. I love No Security. Mm-hmm. You don't really get a beat or anything behind it, but
more like a freestyle, kind of just introing you to the album, obviously.
I like No Security. Number 2 is a classic album, number 2, for not just for Keem, but really for anybody. You go High Energy. Birds and the Bees, I really like that track. I think he rapped well on that. Good Flirts, that's going to be my song of the week. Good Flirts, to me, right now, hit-wise, is the best song on the album. This isn't because of Kendrick Lamar. I don't even think Kendrick Lamar was just the strongest part. I think him and Momo were the biggest and best part of the song. Now I think Kendrick's got some lines that are gonna stick in there. I gossip with my bitch like I'm Young Thug too, or my girl like I'm Young Thug too.
Mm-hmm. And the little bridge at the end, rubbing on your booty.
Yeah, kissing on your booty. Yeah. All of that made it what it is. But I want to tip my hat off on that song to Keem, because him and Momo did the bulk of carrying that track.
Yep.
I also want to stop and say, any male or female listening, they should know, like, especially if you have a girlfriend. All of us gossip with our girl like we Young Thug.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. We be talking about you bitches. Yeah. We be talking about you. I'm sorry. And actually, I'm not sorry. Because that shit shouldn't have came out for Young Thug. Like, we should have never heard him gossiping about all these other people, because we do that. You do it.
Yep. Supposed to do it. If you're not doing it, then that's an issue in your relationship. You need to check yourself.
Yeah, like you and your girl don't even talk enough if that's what y'all got going on.
Exactly.
You don't even gossip about other bitches.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God, that bitch is ugly, baby. What the fuck do she got on?
Yep.
Moving on. House Money. House Money's cool to me.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I Am Not a Lyricist is what I would consider the best song on the album. This song feels like Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
This song feels like Section 80.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. Something about Section 80 with a little bit of Sing About Me Dying of Thirst.
Yep. Even Andre.
Yeah, it sounds vocally like Andre 3000. His voice and tone sounds like Andre 3000.
Yep.
But I Am Not a Lyricist, to me right now, is the best track on the album. Is his most vulnerable track on the album. His lyrically best. He rapped the best on this one. Yeah, that was just reminiscent of early Kendrick Lamar for me.
Yeah, it kind of blew me away. So right before, I think early Thursday, maybe Thursday morning, he dropped another episode of the documentary, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe like 10, 15-minute episode on YouTube. So I'm watching that, and there's a clip of him in the studio recording this song.
Okay.
And I immediately was like, ooh wee, bro. I was like, I just heard the flow. It was only like 30 seconds. I was like, ooh, that one gonna be nice. Because I remember just seeing the track list when we talked about it. And when I saw I'm Not a Lyricist, I kind of like cringed. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
What do you mean, nigga?
Right, exactly. But then I heard that little snippet. I was like, okay. And then playing it, like you said, bro, just the vulnerability, him taking the influences of Kendrick, Andre, whoever you want to, say that it was. But I think what I like the most about Keem so far and what he's shown even in the past, bro, just, the willingness to use different sounds and different voices and just experiment and try shit. And I feel like that's what Kendrick was doing early on.
I was going to say that's early Kendrick.
Bro, Kendrick was doing that shit so much. And obviously you're going to, take heed and learn from Kendrick in this situation. But Keem is doing that at an incredible level, which I think is going to benefit him well moving forward. You can look at Don Toliver doing that early in his career and keeps doing it as well. And
Tyler.
Every album that we get, bro, they keep just building on it and increasing it, and it helps them establish those new identities that we talk about.
Yes, just like you said, new identities. Each time they do something like this, or there's a different voice, even with the Cole, I can think about Born Center, bitch, that type of shit.
Yeah.
I'm just picking up a gym, or I'm leaving a gym every single time, or I'm taking one and I'm going to use it for next time. And I'm going to use this one for next time. I'm going to use this one for next time. It's great.
Yep. It's like I said, an experiment, like a test.
Yeah.
Just seeing if it works. So I love that track as well, bro.
Moving on, Sex Appeal. The first time I heard it, I wasn't a big fan of it.
Really?
I wasn't a big fan of it because I was like, in an album, I'm coming off of Melodic Blue. I want every track on here to be so meaningful.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But when I played it back the second time, and you start to think about this in the thought process of slot machine, ching, bitches everywhere. This is Vegas, asses, club. And I love Vegas. That's my favorite city to be.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think about it, and I'm like, damn, this song is Vegas as fuck. Who else to be on this bitch besides Too Short?
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
I think
Too Short's the babe, but still.
Yeah, I think Sex Appeal's a hit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like that. I like it now.
I think that one gonna grow more on people. I feel like that's one that's gonna get a lot of attention, like social media. Same thing with Birds and the Bees. I know we skipped over that one earlier, but I'm seeing just a lot of traction already with that one. But yeah, first time I heard Sex Appeal, I kind of knew. Like I felt the flow, I felt the vibe. I was like, ooh, and then you throw Too Short on there, like you said. I just felt like it was perfect, bro. I love that track.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan at first, but the first time I heard it, I didn't have my sonic ears on. I wasn't thinking about this like in the grand scheme of the album. I was just thinking like, all right, Keem is lyrically amazing. You got to lyric me out with every single one of these. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's a lot better. Moving on, number 8, Highway 95 Part 2. Love it.
Yep.
I can't think of the name of that sample, but I remember hearing it for the very first time on Baby Boy, and that's when I played the song. And I really know you.
See if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, the name of the song is just blank in my head, but
yeah, it's called I Do Love You.
who is it?
GQ.
Yeah, okay. I really enjoy this track. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably my second or third favorite track on the album. It doesn't do for me what Highway 95 Part 1 did. That one was just a dream.
The Lauryn Hill sample just takes it to
another
level, you know.
And he was rapping like the rent was due on that bitch. Yeah. But yeah, I really do enjoy this one too. Circus Circus Freestyle. I'm not a huge fan, but I like it.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Dramatic Girl is something that's alternative, which is something that I really go for, but I wasn't a huge fan of this one.
Yeah, I felt like because I think he sampled this the person that's featured, was it Che that's featured on that
Che
one?
Ekru.
I think he sampled them on Melodic Blue as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I kind of feel like they're just a relationship that's probably built there. You know, he obviously wanted to just have another one of those songs. But yeah, that one is one for me right now. I won't say is a favorite, but I also kind of understand why you maybe place it at the second to last song on the album in a sense, you know, because it's not really a lyrical song, like you said. It necessarily don't all the way fit even the casino theme, but it's still a song that I feel like is Baby Keem's sort of like identity outside of the rap. You know what I mean? So I was okay with it, but it's still not one that I would say is a favorite for me.
Okay. What about No Blame?
No Blame is my favorite song on the damn album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love No Blame. But it hasn't caught me the way Good Flirts or I'm Not a Lyricist or Highway 95 has. But yeah, that's one of the ones that's up there for me.
Yeah, bro.
All in all, I do think Baby Keem put out a good album. I have trouble saying whether it's a great album because it's extremely short.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to have a very hard time stacking up not only in his discography but in music this year and period because it's really short.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you compare it to anything. I feel like because it's only 30 minutes, anything that is at least on par with it automatically goes over because it's longer.
Yeah, you get more.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I love Keem. I do want to have the tough conversations. I'm done in the podcast like era. I'm out of the podcast era of sugarcoating shit because we like people. We have to address how Baby Keem went in the house for 4 years and came back out with 36 minutes worth of music, Cari.
Yeah. So like we started with, right? When I first saw it, I questioned it. Listening to the album, although I like the project, I'm gonna second what you're saying here as far as like it stacking up and, you know, ranking it when we come to the end of the year. We're not gonna forget about the album. He's touring it. I feel like we also are gonna get more songs within the next 2 weeks. I feel like he's gonna deluxe this shit. There's already like a bonus track that made it to the vinyl that's not on the album. But I agree with you. I think waiting that long and all of the things that I said about Baby Keem leading up, right? The trajectory, the rise, you know, the fame, the everything that him and Kendrick are doing that PG Lang. Not that it's a disservice, but like Casino kind of feels like maybe it should have came later in his discography at this moment. I feel like this album needed to be the one, like I said earlier, not saying it had to be Good Kid, Mad City itself, but, you know, like the album to separate you. Kendrick separated himself when that album dropped and, you know, everything from that point on. Baby Keem, Melodic Blue was so strong. It put you on such high of a pedestal where it's like, bro, we expecting you to change the game, change the landscape with every release. And Casino at this moment for me with it being short and with it not really having tracks that take you to another level, I don't see Baby Keem changing the landscape this year with this album. It's great. He's a great artist. We're still going to get great music to come from him in the future. But we talk already this year with Don Toliver, Cole, Drake, maybe Jay-Z coming, maybe even more like high potent artists are coming this year.
That's why
who you know are gonna have albums longer than 30 minutes.
That's why I disagree and say that we're gonna forget this album.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Cari.
That's crazy.
Cari, you have name some of the people that you just said. Now, of course, you have Don Toliver that already dropped.
Right, Cole.
You have Drake on the way. You have Kanye West on the way. Word on road is you have Kendrick coming again this year.
True.
Cari. You still gonna be playing this 36 back?
I am. Just because I think there are strong tracks on here that are worth the play. Now, the entire album stacking up against those other guys, you have a point there. And what you said earlier, I know I want you to get back to because I feel like you had a strong point. With it being 36 minutes, 37 minutes, regardless of how good it sounds, these other artists putting out an hour 15, an hour 30, their project just has so much more content that you get lost in that album regardless. Even if it's not better, quote unquote, right? There's just so much more to unpack and so much more that they give you where it's like, hey, I want to spend more time over here because it's just longer. You just have more to unpack.
And I want to speak to something else you said that was basically of the tone that you can't afford this. Baby Keem can't afford this right now. Coming off of the album that he just came off of, you can't afford to just do okay anymore, especially with this game, with the leaders of the game clearly retiring, getting older, and you're looking for a new face of the game. Mm-hmm. Honestly, he's really, of the young guys that are up and coming, the biggest name that there is. If we're being honest, when it comes to rap. I'm not saying he laid an egg because he didn't lay an egg. This is a good album, but I'm just saying it in this instance. You can't drop Melodic Blue and everyone's looking at you for your sophomore, or you know what I mean, for your next project to be one of those ones, and you give us 36 minutes.
And it's an hour shorter than Melodic Blue.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I know.
And
yeah,
just what you said. This album, Casino, this album shouldn't come second.
It shouldn't come after Melodic Blue. Yeah. This could have been, whatever, another album, and then we get Casino.
Yeah, you got to follow up strong. I'm not saying that this album's not good, but Late Registration followed up College Dropout. Graduation followed Late Registration. Like You gotta put something down strong. Even if we're talking Don Toliver, the stronger one came after and after and after. This feels like Cari gonna be like, I want to see how you feel. This feels like Trap Soul to True to Self. Still good. Still really good.
More time needs to go by, but I know what you're saying.
Still really good, but This wasn't.
It just didn't knock you out the park.
Yeah, this wasn't the one that you heard. You was like, "Holy shit!"
Right. True to self.
You heard Trap Soul,
and
you was like, "God damn, this nigga's finna lead the new pack."
Yeah,
and then you heard True to Self. You're like, "Oh, well, this is great and shit."
Yeah.
He kind of lost the direction with it though. Same thing here.
Yeah,
this is great and shit, but it was like, I thought we was headed somewhere.
Yeah. And again, I still love the direction here. Casino.
I do. I
Las
like
Vegas.
You followed the whole angle.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Be more vulnerable. Tell stories that we didn't hear before. Get personal. I still love all of that. Don't get me wrong. And I know that's not what you're saying either, but I just feel like we could have built on that more, right? We need more songs like I'm Not a Lyricist. You need even more, flips, B-side, or even like hits like Good Flirts. Like there's not another Good Flirt on this album. All you have is Good Flirts. And I agree with you as well that him and Momo killed it, but they gonna say that because Kendrick is on it is why.
Oh yeah.
It is what it is, right? So the fact that you only have that,
And it's a Kendrick feature.
And it's a Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like Melodic Blue, nigga, you had standouts alone, multiple standouts alone that although you had Family Ties.
You had Range Brothers.
Range Brothers. But I'm like, no, he had joints on there by himself.
When you heard the Melodic Blue, Range Brothers, and what was the other one, like you said?
Family Ties.
Family Ties. Those just kind of fell into the album.
Exactly.
The other songs were the better ones.
Exactly. And Good Flirts right now is the one that's going to carry. Like, Good Flirts got Casino on his back. You know what I'm saying? And there are other great songs on here as well, but Good Flirts is the one that's going to carry it, which is fine, but like, that's it. That's all he got at this moment.
Because I feel like Baby Keem has, through his music, let everybody know that his shit is to touch emotions. And I don't think he did it this album. If you look back at Melodic Blue, I mean, it's all in the name of the fucking album. Those were real personal tracks. Like you might feel something with it. Like
no doubt.
You're able to relate and resonate with those.
No doubt.
This one, not as much. I mean, and granted, because it's about him, his hometown, things like that. But even with A Good Kid, Mad City, when Kendrick Lamar was taking you through Compton and his hood, it was still extremely relatable. It was long enough to do that.
Yeah. I think, again, what we're saying, right? It just needed to be longer. I feel like you could have told this story, this Casino, your upbringing, you could have just told it in more songs. Give us 15 songs.
Yeah. Break it down a little bit more.
Get to an hour, you know what I'm saying? Hour 15. And really just dive into it, because No Blame, I feel like that was kind of like the one.
That was the personal one.
Yeah, but again, like, it's at the end of the album and then it's over. Then you right back to No Security right after that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there was just more to unpack. And the documentary is why I keep bringing it up, because I feel like that helps. You know what I mean? Because without that, I think I would be truly kind of lost in this story. But I'm like, bro, 37 minutes, yo, 3.5, 4 years, bro. Like, it's not enough, yo. As good as Baby Keem is, and as he is going to continue to be, right? This just not long enough, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I can't, like, we can't just sit here and just not talk about it. Hate to sound like, you know, we want to beat a nigga up, but like, come on, bro.
I would pray he has something up the sleeve. A heavy deluxe or another album slated for this year. That's the only thing you can hope. But also, trying to rise to the top of rap, he can't take another 4 years in between his album like that.
I don't think that happens again.
Yeah, like that wasn't even supposed to happen.
Exactly. Right.
He got to hit the ground running again. This isn't enough.
He may drop next year. If he don't drop this year, like you said, a deluxe.
You need
is
that
coming.
nigga in September.
A deluxe is coming.
Okay.
We know that, the tour, all of that. We're definitely getting a deluxe, but you may get Keem in another year and a half easily, like mid or late 2027. You probably get another Keem album.
Man, yeah.
And like, it probably is going to be the album that we're
talking
about right now that we wish would have dropped here. I really believe that now that we're talking about it. Yeah, you definitely get another Keem album within the next year and a half.
That's how you know PG Lang independent and shit.
I mean,
no, I'm just saying, like, no other album, like, major, you coming in off Melodic Blue and turning in your album 36 minutes, and they're like, you know what? Just send it through. They're like, no, nigga, you're gonna need to go finish this shit.
Yeah, and the fact that it was so long in between, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Now we sitting here talking about it.
That nigga was just living.
Yeah.
He was acting like he ain't had no job. Like, you have a job, nigga.
Man, brother. Great album though, man. Well, good album. You know what I'm saying? I can't really necessarily call it great or, you know, A-tier quality just yet. I don't think we're going to forget about it. I know you said that we are, but I think we just need to see as the time goes on. And I truly feel like a lot of these tracks are still going to continue to grow. Like I said, Birds and the Bees, for me, it ain't the one yet, but I'm seeing the push, and I'm like, all right, maybe,
it's really good. It's good.
Maybe it'll be that. House Money, I really like as well. We talked about that. So I'm like, okay, maybe these songs will continue to grow and get a little better. But yeah, man, Like Melodic Blue, once again, I know we keep saying it. There were just so many standout tracks. You didn't know what was going to be the next one to push because everything was booming off the album. This one, I can already tell. Birds and the Bees is the one that's being pushed. Good Flirts is being pushed. Probably going to be House Money next. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of obvious to just sit here and be like, yeah, that's going to be the one that we try to get out there.
Casino might make the radio.
Good Flirts, easily.
No, I'm saying Casino, the track.
Oh, okay.
That
beat is crazy. Shout out to Cardo, man. Shit is insane.
Question. I know we can't compare the contents. We just talked about the duration. Yeah. As of right now, and I'm not saying A, B, C, D, but if Melodic Blue is a 10 out of 10, what is this one right now? Because the Melodic Blue to me is a 10 out of 10.
6.57.
God damn, Cari. Holy shit.
That's not even low. 7.
6.5 is almost getting disrespectful.
Nah. 6.57, bro.
That's almost 5, nigga. You almost gave that nigga a 50.
Hell nah. 7.
6.5. You gave him a 65. You gave him a 65?
Yeah, because I can take Dramatic Girl off.
Okay.
And I think I really like Circus. I gotta play that back. I can't just think off the top of my head. But but if I take Dramatic Girl off, I'm at 10 songs in probably like 32 minutes, 33, 34 minutes. It's tough, bro. It's tough for me to give that higher just off of that. So I'm sticking with 6.57. I don't think that's being disrespectful. I just expected more. That's all. You know, I really was leading up to this. We knew it was coming when the year started. He was a name that we mentioned late last year, early this year. We already knew it was coming. Like, I just expected more with this album. And it just hasn't moved me yet.
Same. And Keem, you was ugly growing up, so you're not winning album cover of the year. We not doing album cover of the year.
Cry.
This was his Good Kid, Mad City.
No, bro. Can't be.
The baby on the cover.
Can't be.
I Am Not a Lyricist. He want niggas to talk about that one like,
nah.
Dying of Thirst.
Nah.
I woke up this morning and figured I'd call you. That's what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? He trying to do that for the niggas at 17 right now.
Hey.
Them kids, he trying to make them feel it. You feel me?
We'll see, bro. We'll see, man.
You get that nigga a 6.5.
What you ranking it?
7.
This nigga is 1.5 point higher.
I didn't fail him. I gave him a C. I didn't fail the nigga.
It depends on what school district you at.
Yeah. Because some of this nigga, like some of these, he got to retake the test.
Right, exactly.
Oh, man.
Try again.
No, it don't matter where he at with me. He getting a C.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and move on. We are at the 30th anniversary of Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, aka his debut album that released in 1996. One of my favorite Jay-Z albums. And it's hit all of the DSPs.
Yep.
And he's got Dead Presidents that I guess is the talk of the town right now.
Yeah, so the original Dead Presidents, because, you know, this was like the promotional single when Reasonable Doubt dropped in 96.
For presidents to represent me. A
lot of people held this as one of his best songs, maybe his best album, like you mentioned. So when this, you know, hit the streaming services over the past weekend, it was a lot to talk about. He dropped a vinyl. He gave us 3 versions of the song. You get the album version, and then I guess the promotional version. Then you get the instrumental, the vinyl release. And Jay-Z has took to all of the DSPs and changed the spelling of his name. Put that, I guess we'd call it accent. I don't know if that's the exact word.
Why'd he do that?
Maybe Jay-Z's back to tell us he's going to drop music this year. That's really what I want to talk about. Obviously, shout out to Dead President's 30-year anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. That's huge. But I think this is Jay-Z's introduction to tell us that he may be dropping music after 9 years. Doing all of this promotion, changing your name, vinyl release.
I just think he's gonna do. I've seen something online that says he may or may not have booked 2 weeks at the Barclays.
I did see that too. It could just be an anniversary thing, right? Just perform the album, which is fine, but
I do think it's that.
No music?
No, I don't think you should be looking forward to a Jay-Z album right now.
Okay.
which honestly should start to scare you because he's heading into his 10th year without an album. Jay-Z is just, he's getting older.
Should we be scared though?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm starting to look at Jay-Z like Andre 3000, and Andre 3000 has started to get to the point where it's like, I would love to rap, but what the fuck am I even rapping about at this point? What the fuck is Jay-Z rapping about?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that as well. I think we're kind of past the point, like,
because 444 was the concept,
right? That's what I'm saying. 2017, right? He drops 444, the concept album, right? And from that point on, everybody wants the concept Jay-Z. Every time there's a situation or a world event, we want that Jay-Z. And I don't necessarily think like we need Jay-Z to be the one that we hell each time we want somebody to drop a concept album 10 years later.
True, but what would you need out of the other Jay-Z? Like, what would you need to hear of Jay-Z's everyday 50-year-old life?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you to say, like, if Jay-Z is done approaching 10 years because you said we should be scared. I'm like, I'm not scared. If he don't drop music, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, of course, I would love to hear a Jay-Z album because he raps well, but I'm like at the point where I'm not looking for Jay-Z to set the game apart or to give us a message just like 444 was at the time, right? And I feel like 5 years after that, when COVID happened, all these things, we were like, where's Jay-Z? We need Jay-Z right now. I don't feel like that anymore in 2026.
Yeah, and in 444, Jay-Z was honestly still coming out of his prime, not in 2017, but his last album before that was Magna Carta Holy Grail. He's literally exiting his prime. He's coming off of Watch the Throne. I can remember that huge art show concert thing he did for
Picasso Baby.
It was all over the Stars and HBO and whatever.
Yeah.
He did 1 million first week. Beyonce drops Lemonade. She exposed the whole cheating thing.
Yeah.
He has things to talk about.
Right.
He has things to apologize for. Like, there's things that Jay-Z was a pressing issue. There was things people wanted to hear.
Exactly.
At this point, he's good with his wife. He's got kids. Like, he's not in beef. He's definitely not talking about being in any Epstein files or any shit like that. Like, you're never gonna get anybody to say anything like that. I just think it would be great to hear him, but highly unnecessary.
Yeah, and that's my point as well. I mean, you said it perfectly, right? Like, would I love to hear it? Absolutely. I'm a rap fan. But is it necessarily needed, or am I looking for him to send a message to whoever? Not really.
Yeah, and Jay-Z's a pretty cognizant guy. He's smart. He can read the room, and I'm sure he would know. I think the good word for it right now is what I used, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just his album dropping now is kind of unnecessary. Like, what would we need that for?
Yeah.
That sounds so fucked up, but I really mean that like in the nicest way. Like we really, it's just unnecessary right now.
I think that's fair. I do still think though, you get something. Like I started with earlier, I know you said it's probably just a concert, which made me think a little bit, but I still think we get something from Jay-Z, even if it's not a whole conceptual 12, 15 track album.
Put that nigga on It's a Boy, or I'm mad as fuck.
Up, nigga. I think you still get music from new music from Jay-Z this year, even if it's just a few songs, even if it's a Jay Electronica shit that they did. Like, I think you get something from bro this year.
You're really hopeful.
I just feel like he's doing a lot. Changing the name.
Okay. I mean, we do remember he had that whole Book of Hove thing going on for like 2 months and then drop shit.
I mean, that's completely different. It's 30 years since Reasonable Doubt. He may be feeling differently. The Book of Hove was just a promotional gig.
You're right.
Like, that was nothing.
No, I was just saying, like, I mean, this is not his first time being all
I
out.
know. For sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I see it. Is Beyonce on the way this year? She got a part 4 or whatever.
When did her last project drop? Was it Cowboy?
Cowboy Carter. I think that was 2022 or 3.
No way.
Yeah, I believe so.
24.
Renaissance
was 22. So,
from what I heard, there is one more part to that thing.
Yeah. I forget what she calls it. I remember.
She dropped this year. Jay dropped this year. We might get another On the Run tour.
Hey.
But that's another thing, Carl. I don't see him going on. Jay-Z's not dropping an album and not touring it. I don't see him going on 2 tours this year.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Love Jay though. Yeah, I 9 years in, dread's really nappy. I don't see it.
It's really nappy.
Maybe him and Cole are cool. Both them niggas dread. They go to the same person. They walk in, sit down, get the fuck up.
Yeah.
He got that idea from him. Like, Jay, what do you do with your hair?
I can't say I know why he started growing out his hair.
Actually, thinking about it time-wise, Jay got that from Jay. Y'all niggas don't even know who I'm talking about. Jay-Z got that from Cole. Cole did this first?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get out of there. I don't think there's any more albums to talk unless you have new music.
Nah.
We could talk Cole, #1 in the world.
Oh, yeah, it's been 2 weeks now. But yeah, it went #1. Fell to #2 this past week. Bad Bunny is jumping to #1 again, which is so crazy. He almost beat Cole for #1 when he first came out.
He did the Super Bowl,
Yeah, of course, man. But yeah, shout out to that, 7 #1s or something like that. He announced a tour. I got tour tickets, obviously.
What did he do first week?
280 or 285, somewhere around there. 280, 290, somewhere around there. Yeah.
I think I was right, guys.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Shout out to him. Baby Keem's gonna do a top 10 debut as well. They saying somewhere around 70 to 80,000. Yeah.
Damn, I expected way more than that.
Exactly, me too.
No way, Baby Keem doesn't do 100, Cari.
We'll see next week.
The thing is, like, you don't even have enough content on your album to run the streams up that much. Like,
all right, Cole had 20 plus songs hit the top 100. You only got 11 songs, and who's to say all 11 make it? You know what I mean? So yeah, again, like it just goes back to what you were saying earlier. Like, because of the length, regardless of how good it may or may not sound, because of the length, bro, and as the year goes on with everybody else dropping 12 to 15 plus track albums, 45 to an hour 30 minute duration album, like, yeah, I can understand why you think it may get lost, right, in the sauce. I understand that, but nigga, like, it's just crazy to do that after 4 years, bro. But I ain't trying to backtrack on what I said earlier.
Yeah, no, and just to say one more thing that I said before, Cari, niggas gonna forget that album. Like, and I don't want it to happen because Keem is one of my favorites that's active in the game as a young nigga.
Yeah.
Cari, come on, you can't think that you're gonna be playing this shit like when you drive to Mom Duke's house for Thanksgiving dinner. You're not. You're gonna be playing that Cole though, and that Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Is this better than Don or Cole? Cari, if it's not better than Don or Cole, and we have let's just say we do have Jay. We got Jay-Z, Drake, and Kanye coming out this year, nigga. It's over.
It's over.
It's over, man.
Future.
Oh my God, Cari, shut this nigga the fuck up. Bro, you shouldn't even came out here half stepping like this in the big 2-6, nigga. Are you fucking crazy? This nigga came out here pussyfooting in the 2-6.
Yeah, bro.
Drake is about to drop, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Nigga, you about to drop. The fuck?
Bro, I almost said this in the group. Keem, my shit longer than yours, no Diddy. My whole fucking tape 10 minutes longer than yours, nigga.
Thanks.
Yeah, this crazy. He might as well get the fuck out the way, nigga. This nigga, are you crazy, Keem, nigga? Nigga, I'm on the way, fuck nigga.
Yeah, tell that nigga get out the way.
Like, nigga, push back. You better not ever try it again. You better not ever try it again, King.
Straight up, nigga.
The fuck?
I'm crying.
Oh, man. But let's go ahead and move on.
All right, bro.
Pussy nigga. That is crazy, man. Why you make me say that to Keem? Bro, why you bring me up?
My fault, gang.
My shit.
Just trying to promo your shit, man.
Yeah, my playlist is longer than Baby Keem's, though.
Yep.
That's crazy. Too. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, all right, Cari. I ain't gonna lie. My shit better than Baby Keem's. Hey, real shit, listeners. My shit better than Baby Keem's, nigga. Oh, damn. Yeah. Maybe that's how I need to start promoting my shit. Man, every Friday there's some shit come out, and my shit better than that shit. Nigga. But no, like all mommies. My shit better than Baby Keem.
Your shit jamming. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, yeah, he don't got this shit I got on this tape. He don't got what I got up to sleeve. Nah, it's not in the tuck.
Nah.
Oh, but now we're in the news. Another nigga that's gonna wash Baby Keem this year. All right, let me stop talking like I don't like Baby Keem.
Yeah.
Drake is in the news most recently because he's got a McDonald's deal, Cari.
Yeah, man. We talk about these every time they come out over the years. You remember what Cardi, Offset, I think somebody else had one.
Nelly got the Burger King. They had the
Nelly got
what was
Burger
it?
King.
What's Nelly's real name? Because why did they decide to?
They did use his real
the
name.
Brad meal, like nigga. Who told you niggas that anybody was gonna buy that shit?
Let me see if we could get.
Yeah, no, Cari. Like
that was crazy.
You gotta get Nelly's meal because they had the shit on a burger box.
Facts, bro. Officially named the Cornell Hayes Jr. meal.
No fucking way.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
The Cornell Hayes Jr. meal. Nigga, what?
Bro, nigga, if I gave Bow Wow a meal, I wouldn't even let that nigga call it the Shad Moss meal. No, and niggas know that nigga's name.
That's crazy.
What is
Cornell Hayes Jr.
Nigga, imagine going to your nearest Burger King and saying that shit. Yes, sir, can I have a Cornell Hayes Jr. meal?
That's disgusting.
I will kick you the fuck out my drive-thru. Hey, my nigga, get the fuck out my drive-thru.
Yeah. Travis Scott, I'm sorry. That's what I was thinking. Travis had 2020.
Bad Bunny had one.
Bad Bunny, J Balvin had one.
Oh, wait. Did Bad Bunny have one or did I just mistake him for J Balvin? Holy shit.
Maybe you mistook him for J Balvin.
I'm not racist, guys.
J Balvin, BTS, Sweetie. Wow. I don't remember
Offset,
that one.
Cardi.
Offset, Cardi, Taylor Swift, Angel Reese had one last year. I do remember that.
They did give the Angel Reese meal out.
Yeah.
Nigga, we need to go get a McDonald's meal.
Shit, it sound like they just handing them out.
And we're not saying that because of Angel. I'm saying because of all the names I heard.
Yeah.
Nigga, they just handing these meals out, nigga.
Yep. Since the pandemic, since 2020, because before that, I think Michael Jordan was the last one from like the 90s.
Damn.
Yeah.
But no, Travis's low key was fought. Meg Thee Stallion had one.
Yeah. She had a Popeyes gig too. I remember that.
She owns a Popeyes now.
Ah, okay. The hottie shit. I remember that.
She had hottie sauce.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had a running joke on here about going.
Oh yeah.
Did you end up ordering? I think I ended up ordering the hottie sauce.
I did it.
That shit was kicking. I ain't gonna lie. And what would be even more fire is if her franchise, they allow her to sell that sauce there. That should be fire. Yeah. If you could go to that specific location and still get hottie sauce.
Get it there type shit, yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting it anywhere else. Nah. You know Beyonce get free Popeyes everywhere?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy because like she's one of the richest people in the world. And she get free Popeyes everywhere she go.
You think she eats it?
And them starving niggas walk in. They be like, get the fuck out. Do I think she eats it?
Like how often you think she actually takes advantage of that?
When she's back in Texas for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And Louisiana.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not though? Like, let's not act like you're not into it.
Yeah, I'm just asking. I just wanted to know like what you thought about it because a lot of these people just get these deals or these sponsorships and don't even use it.
And listeners, if you thought I was going to say black right there, turn this shit off.
It's still Black History Month, man. Come on now.
Yeah. But you're right. Yeah, a lot of them, they get those lifetime shits, never use them at all.
Right.
But all in all, this was about Drake. Drake now has an OVO McDonald's meal. It is, I believe, called the After Hours meal. You can get yourself a Drake After Hours double cheeseburger, and that has a basket of fries with the what is that? What is it? What sauce is that?
I don't know. It looked like
They got their new sauce. I think that's that hot honey. McDonald's has hot honey now.
okay. I was
So
about to say it looked like chili.
Yeah, I think they doing the hot honey with the shit, and they've ripped off Sonic. You can now get a night Sprite. No, I was saying ripped off Sonic because it looks like ocean water, but this is clearly Powerade and Sprite.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, Cari, we created Night
I was about
Sprite.
to say niggas been doing that since the jump.
We created Night Sprite a long time ago, and we was
say that
we was drinking this shit during the day, like vampire shit,
for sure.
nocturnal shit. But I'm not mad at it. You get black cups. Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all. It looks good.
It's just promo, bro. Not mad at it. It's a good look. I actually like the way the logo, the owl and the McDonald's logo, the way they put it together. It's just promo though for Drake, man. Nothing really, too high to speak on this. He's still rolling the album out. I think that's even why you get sort of a blue, like ice looking Sprite.
Iceman.
To go along with the album. Like, it's just promo. But this is dope, bro. Not everybody gets this. It's only being sold in Canada. I think it's a huge deal. It's McDonald's, bro. You know what I mean? So anytime you get a McDonald's look and you can put your own brand next to it, you got to take advantage of that if you're Drake or anybody. So it's dope.
And I was also wrong. That was not their hot honey on top. We're just Americans, Cari. That was something called poutine. Poutine is a popular Canadian dish consisting of French fries topped with cheese curds and hot brown gravy. It's Canadian. And that's a great time for us to tell you guys, unless you're ever headed to Canada or unless you're headed to Canada soon, you will never taste this shit. This is not available in the United States of America.
Yeah, which is why, like, I knew it looked kind of thick. You said it was hot honey. I'm like, that looks like chili, nigga.
Yeah, that's brown gravy
on fries. It's crazy.
And I'm looking at the name next to it now, which is why I looked it up. Right here on the picture, it says poutine. Yeah, you get the double cheeseburger, or you can get the junior chicken. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's probably their McChicken. Or you can get a McDouble.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it, like we said.
When do you think we get this album? If you could speculate, if you could guess, what are you thinking at this moment? Now that we have Cole out, Don, we just mentioned, right? Everybody's kind of, getting out first quarter here. Maybe Future comes sooner or later. But at this point, we thought it would be last year. We thought it would be a fall release like Drake normally does. What are you thinking, though? When is Iceman coming?
Well, we said fall, but if we're being honest, outside of Take Care, nothing was the same. Drake is a spring guy. You got Views in the spring. You got More Life in the spring. Scorpion was slated for the spring, got pushed into the summer.
The last one came out in the fall, like October, right?
What was the last one?
What's the For All the Dogs?
For All the Dogs came out
I think October
or November.
or
One of those two.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I either say you get spring Drake, you get fall Drake. There's no in between. You don't get winter Drake, you don't get summer Drake. You should expect him in March or April, or you should expect him in September or October. Don't expect Drake other than that. My gut says that you get this Drake album in the next month or two.
It seems like we're getting it sooner than we think. At the same time, though, I really can't gauge it all the way. But if I had to guess, I would guess late spring, right before summer. Like April, late April, maybe pushing early May.
I feel like Drake is gonna give you that album next month or at the beginning of April. Let you get a bit of them songs and then take it on tour from the summer on. I honestly think in the next 30 to 45 days we'll have that album.
Jeez, that's cutting it close.
Is it though? He's been teasing this shit for 2 years.
Yeah, but that just means that we're gonna get songs and promo within the next month. Do you see all of that, like the rollout, really like catching fire like that in a month?
Yeah. I've never. When is the last time Drake has started his rollout and not dropped almost immediately? Drake doesn't even really.
Dogs.
I was gonna say, but at this point, Drake doesn't even put out singles before the album anymore.
He did for all the dogs, but
what do we have come out for all the dogs? I'm trying to think.
The SZA track came out prior to the album, and I think it was another one. Slime You Out, is that the name of it? The SZA track?
That was the SZA track.
That came out before the album dropped.
That came out the week the album dropped, I believe. That's what I'm saying. He can really roll. He can roll it out. First person shooter.
Did that come out with the album?
It might have came out with the album.
Yeah, I think that came out with the album. But I mean, I just don't know. I really don't know. But I think with the way that Iceman has been promoted in promos so far for the last 2 years, I just think he would do a single this time around, even if it's not, even if that may be out of the ordinary compared to what he's done in the past. I don't know. I just feel like this one could be a little different. But even if it's not. It doesn't matter what he does, right? But think about the last 2 years for Drake.
I was just going to say that.
Would you not want to change things around a little bit?
What I was going to say to that is Drake feels as though he has shit to prove to anybody, and that he doesn't need a single. Drake, I know Drake feels like he doesn't need a fucking single, which is crazy. But
I think a single would bode well, but
I do too.
But you're right. I can understand like the arrogance that the guy has because he's always been at the top. But I feel like a single would just do you well at this point.
Everything they don't do anymore would do him well. A single, a music video, all that shit.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah. We'll see though.
Moving forward, Cari, you got the BAFTA Awards.
Yeah, man.
What is BAFTA? Black actors?
I really don't know what it stands for, to be honest. I doubt it's black actors.
Yeah, I know with the news that came from it.
Right? Let's see if we can get the actual like name or what that stands for. But I guarantee you it's not.
The British Academy of Film and Television Arts.
British.
So yeah, I don't know too much of this award show. I know it hit the news because the cast of Sinners was on stage.
Yep.
And I don't know if they were accepting or presenting an award, but some white man called them nigger really loud.
Yeah. And
they're covering it up with he has Tourette's.
Yep. So I'll give a little bit more just for context here. Sinners, the crew, they obviously were there. They did accept an award. I don't remember the exact award, but shout out to Ron Coogler because he did win or like the most awarded black director, something along those lines. So shout out to him for the success on the movie. But yes, at this moment, you had Michael B. Jordan, Delroy Lindo. They were presenting an award for Best Visual Effects. And as they were presenting the award, someone in the crowd by the name of John Davison, who's also an actor. He starred in a recent movie, which is a British film titled I Swear, which I've never heard of. You heard of that?
Oh, he did that night, though.
But yeah,
no, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, of course not. But they're claiming he has Tourette's. But as these two, gentlemen were presenting this award, you can hear him screaming, "Nigger, nigger" in the background, and yeah, it became a whole thing, an outburst. The host, Alan Cumming, got on stage and tried to follow and say the guy has Tourette's and all of these things, all this backlash. But
nobody apologized for that.
Yep. Even him himself.
Even him.
Yeah, he still hasn't apologized.
He's basically saying I have Tourette's, I can't control it.
Yeah. So
but I'm not racist and it's not in my vocabulary.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. No disrespect to anybody that has Tourette's. I know how serious that disease or whatever it is. And I know there's certain
one time, puss ass cocko.
Chill out. I know that there's certain variants, I guess you call it, that are different for everybody. And some is uncontrollable. Some they say it's involuntary. Like I understand that. So anybody really suffering with Tourette's, because I do know people. No disrespect to y'all. But this guy here is full of shit. John Davidson is full of shit. And bro, like he's 80 years old, which I say this shit all the time. Like it's certain things people shouldn't even be at. If he's this sick and it's uncontrollable and it's involuntary, why is he even here at this event? If he can't control himself, because they wanted to say, which is true, he did shout out when other people were presenting, he had other remarks that he shouted out. But when the two black men got on stage, he said nigger. So I don't want to hear he didn't know, it was uncontrollable. Like, we got to stop making excuses for things like this. It's pretty obvious. And the BAFTA Awards, this was pre-recorded, or, you know, they have like a little delay.
There's always a 10-second delay. Right? Shout out Richard Pryor.
So with that, they even had the opportunity to edit this part out, which there was another moment where somebody else got on there and started saying like Free Palestine and shit, things like that.
That's gone.
And all the other things that he said prior, they edited that part out, but they left this part. So you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, it'd be a slap in the face, bro. So like, I don't really care about nothing that this guy has to say, even like his caretakers, I think is what they call them, that were with him. Like, it's just certain things he shouldn't even be in this arena if he can't control his disease or his mouth. All of these excuses that they want to give us, bro, he knew exactly what he was saying up there at that moment. Simple as that.
Yeah. I really question the fact that when he one time, what's that? I'm sorry.
Bro, who is that? What's the
Gary Owen?
Gary Owen.
Shout out Gary Owen. He was talking about Kenyon Martin.
Yep.
This is fucking crazy. Yeah, like he was basically one time, pussy ass taco. I'm sorry. All right. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. It's just so crazy because you never know if I'm one time, pussy ass taco. All right. I'm real life. That's probably how they felt when this nigga kept saying nigger.
Bro.
I keep now I know how niggas get Tourette's. I keep wanting to say it. I keep wanting to bring it back up. Oh man, that's funny because that's not how you get Tourette's at all.
Right, nigga. He was diagnosed with this shit at like 12.
I'm here talking about, I see how you get Tourette's.
Nigga, he's had this shit for 60 years.
Oh my gosh.
Niggas insane.
Yo, I gotta stop laughing because I didn't bring my fucking inhaler. I might fuck around and die in this bitch tonight. Holy shit, I'm serious.
Okay.
But I do second, and that's what I was gonna say right after Cari. Yeah. I was actually gonna say it. Like, I was thinking it when you were speaking. Bro, if you cannot control your outbursts, Cari said it in a nice way. And I am sympathetic towards and empathetic towards anyone that does have it. But if you cannot control your outbursts in a quiet setting, an event setting, y'all got to get this nigga the fuck out of here.
Yep.
I'm sorry. There are some things that you're not going to be able to go to. These are the types of events. Or we got to put a muzzle on this nigga or something.
A muzzle is crazy.
I don't have any sympathy for him. I don't buy the shit. I know that it's a real disease that affects many in a serious fashion, but I don't buy his fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, no, I don't buy that shit.
And the award show for not editing the shit out, bro, that's insane.
For nobody to take the stage after and even if it's not apologizing to them, apologizing for the situation in general. Nobody said a fucking thing.
Yep. The show just kept going on, bro.
They said more when Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep. Just goes to show. But, man, you know what it is, man.
Holy shit.
Yep. Anyway, shout out to Michael B. Jordan once again. Shout out to Michael Cooler, everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, Ron Cooler, everybody that was a part of the Sinners movie, because they did take home some awards that night. Yeah, man. Just crazy situation here.
Yeah. Moving on though. Cari, Floyd Mayweather. He's back. Did we talk him fighting Mike Tyson?
No, we talked More recently, we talked about the Showtime lawsuit. I think that's kind of where we got on the conversation, but we haven't been back since the 2 fights were announced. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so we were here 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. He was suing Showtime for $300 million.
Yep.
Since then, he has unretired from boxing, set up a fight with Mike Tyson, and he now has a fight for, I believe, either the fall or next fall slated with Manny Pacquiao.
Yep, correct.
Y'all niggas didn't believe me when I told y'all he was broke. Cari, this nigga's 50.
Yeah.
At 50, multi-millionaire, assuming, right?
Right.
The most accomplished boxing career in history. What in God's name would drive you to go back out 50-0? What? You tell me.
That greenback.
It's the money.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any. I've said this time and time again. He'll get into the little bouts with 50, and then 50 will start spewing his financial situation. And everybody just ignored the shit back then. I picked up on those little inklings then. Bankruptcies, selling jewelry, arguments with jewelers over money. That's one of the first indicators that you ain't got no more money. When the jewelers and shit is arguing that you owe them that shit, yeah, all right. Then we get to the Showtime shit. Then we get to the unretired. It's too many things back to back that I pay attention to. I don't know, or I do know. I mean, you're young, you're in your 20s and 30s. There's a lot of women around you, a lot of enablers. And you get to spending a lot of money really fast. That nigga's out of money.
Or running out.
That nigga's out of money. And I mean, it's a tale as old as fucking time. You saw Mike Tyson win all the money that he won and get into legal trouble and come out of jail and have to box just to pay his bills again. Mm-hmm. Luckily that Mike Tyson is not in that instance or that situation anymore, but that's what the late 90s and early 2000s was for Mike Tyson. You're seeing that shit happen again. He just looks good while doing it.
It's tough.
It's honestly sad. A tale about money management, man. Crazy. Thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, I think it was pretty obvious when he first retired. I think I even remember, maybe not necessarily on the pod, just maybe conversations we were having just amongst ourselves. But we were just looking at all of the spending, all of the cars, all of the jets, all of the buildings. It was just bro, how is this shit gonna be paid for now that you're no longer getting $100+ million a fight? And as the time has went on, all of the stories that we hear, we brought up, the Manhattan apartments, the buildings, the jewelers, like you mentioned. It's pretty obvious at this point that there's only one reason why you would want to get back in the ring at this age and put your career and legacy on the line that's undefined. You know what I'm saying? This is a career that shouldn't be touched. You should be sitting up with your feet up, and you should never want to get back in the boxing ring again. So that just lets you know if he's willing to put his legacy, one of the greatest boxing careers that we've ever seen, on the line to fight not only Mike Tyson, right, which is just going to be an exhibition, but getting back in the ring with somebody like Manny Pacquiao, who wants to beat the living hell out of you.
And that's a real fight. That's not an exhibition.
I'm saying. He wants to beat the hell out of you. So now you have to train for real. You have to get back into that mind frame, that mindset. Bro, you're back in your career. It's shocking in a way that, not to say that didn't think that, money was running out, but it's shocking to know, hey, these niggas will do whatever it takes to get back in that ring, man, if it means that y'all gonna pay me top dollar. So,
that was the first thing. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you can go ahead.
That was the first thing that I realized that nigga was broken. It slipped my mind. Nigga retired, and then you start seeing him knock random niggas out in Pakistan and shit. The nigga's broke, all right?
Yeah, because they paying top dollar.
And nigga got to fight in China. Nigga got to fight in Japan. Nigga got to fight in Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Saudi Arabia, Israel.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. I have seen this for years. And I have been telling you niggas this for years. Anytime Floyd Mayweather comes up in the fucking news that we have to talk about, I have made a point to mention that nigga's out of money. Niggas don't believe me. And I maybe it's because I say it in a super braggadocious way that niggas just don't be believing the shit that I be saying up here. That nigga's broke. I love him. He's my favorite fighter of all time. I rewatched that Ricky Hatton fight literally last week. Oh my gosh. Victor Ortiz is probably my favorite fight just because of the way he knocked him out. But that Ricky Hatton fight, man, like if niggas haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. Go back and watch the Floyd Mayweather Ricky Hatton fight. Now, I'm switching to my love for Floyd Mayweather. Yo, if you can go back like in your 20s and rewatch them fights like that we were kids for before we started having like the parties as teenagers, because that was prime Floyd, but it wasn't like prime vicious Floyd. That 06, 07, 08, 09, that nigga was a monster.
Yep.
De La Hoya, Triple G,
Yeah,
Ricky Hatton.
My favorite was Shane Mosley.
Yeah, Shane Mosley. He fought him twice, I think, right? Maybe. No?
I don't remember if it was once or twice. But I remember like Shane was putting up a fight. He almost rocked his ass a few times. It was one of the first times where I like really saw like Floyd like take some hits and really had to like be like, all right, nigga, like, you know, because most of the time, like you said, it was just Floyd just dominating. Nah, Shane came out the fight and really got some hits on Floyd. I'll never forget that. And that was right before, like you said, when Mom started hosting, because at that point we were like, Floyd's not going to lose. We're just here for the party, basically. You know what I mean? So, yeah, those early fights for sure, man, when he was hungry, still trying to make a name for himself. Even the early days, the 90s.
Oh, no.
Nobody knew him.
That's the most vicious he was. Like, that's fast swinging. That's before the shoulder roll and shit.
Yeah, I've seen some highlights of those fights as well where it's just like, nigga, you didn't even stand a chance. He was so quick.
It's just vicious. That shit was just vicious. Like, golden gloves type shit.
Yep.
But, nah, yeah, I watched that Ricky Hatton fight. And Ricky Hatton was another one that he didn't have early on. That nigga was playing, like, Ricky Hatton was playing dirty. Any chance that he could have, like, to throw him off, he was throwing him off, and he was playing mad fucking dirty. Mm-hmm. Yo, Floyd came back and beat the shit out this man. Took him like 10 rounds, but no, that's my favorite. I think that's the best Floyd. Like I said, Victor Ortiz is my favorite one, but the Ricky Hatton one, I think that's the best. Let's get out of that one though.
All right, just a few more topics, I believe.
All right. Yeah, Cari. In the last 4 years, the alcohol industry has lost $830 billion. That's almost $1 trillion. Cari.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, we saw this one. This was over the past weekend. I'll read it here from Complex, but there's a report that they put out. Over the past 4 years, the alcohol industry has reportedly lost more than $830 billion. And a big reason is Gen Z just isn't drinking like older generations did. Many are choosing healthier habits and spending on experiences instead, pushing brands to roll out more low and non-alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, and that's actually pretty funny because I've been seeing a lot of non-alcoholic drink and non-alcoholic beer advertisement coming on television lately.
Really? Okay.
But I think I would say I'm a part of this because unless I'm at a social event with the guys and probably only the guys, I don't find myself drinking. Most of the time when people ask me if I want to drink, I will tell them I don't drink. Yeah, it's not fun to me. I can understand the past generations. It was something that was forbidden for them, prohibition, that entire thing. It kind of sparked a whole generation. And then, you know, one got hooked, the next generation got hooked. I'm not a fan of alcohol that much. You know, I don't drink it that much. I'm not in college anymore. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think the main thing, like it said in the article here with Gen Z or whatever generation that we're in, we have come accustomed to the trends and healthier habits and all that. I think that's really the main focus. We talk about it all the time here on the pod, just making better decisions, watching what you eat, not really doing shit just because you see other people doing it. I think that really hit like a new level since the pandemic, I would say, since 2020. I think people really started to pay attention to that. And it's crazy because at that time, obviously people still doing a lot of partying because of the pandemic. But I think once we moved out of that, again, you start to see people starting to choose more for themselves. So you mentioned it earlier with prohibition and how things just carried from one generation to the next, right? And nobody really stopped the cycle. I think our generation coming up and moving forward, we are the ones that pay attention and be like, nigga, I'm going to break whatever cycle that needs to be broken, right? And I don't think that's something that was just as potent as it was in years before. Because like now, whether it's just one person or family, like you see people really standing up and making a change and standing up for themselves if they want to see something, be different. So all in all, this is good though, bro. I mean, we don't need a society of people. I have conversations with my girl all the time, right? Obviously she's in the medical field, but she see motherfuckers coming in 20 years old with no livers. You know what I'm saying? Like less than 30 with liver failure. Like, nigga, stop drinking so much. Drink some water.
Yeah.
Drink some juice, nigga. So it's good that this is happening, bro. And I hope that it continues. Them alcohol companies don't need all that damn money anyways, bro. This shit is poison.
I do think that it's the new generation waking up and finally seeing what's healthy for them.
Yeah,
I mean, if you look around at stuff, it's not just alcohol. It's everything that we've seen kills from the last generation. We've put the cigarette down. We're putting the bottle down clearly. Poor eating choices. Like all of that stuff is being put down. We got high protein chicken. No, I'm playing.
High protein everything. Man.
Yeah, we got high protein everything, guys.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I honestly just think it falls in line. Now, I feel like they're gonna, find a way to put it back into it somehow. But, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't drink that much anyway.
Right,
so,
it's a good look. I ain't tripping.
I still have Christmas holiday beer in my refrigerator. Like a 6 or a 12 pack. Like I still haven't finished that. And
yeah. I haven't had no liquor this whole month. It was on a fast basically, just because I always start the year with a fast, but I was drinking for my birthday obviously last month, but I told myself this month, no liquor. And it's probably going to continue sometime into the spring. We'll see, but
I don't think I've had a drink since Alizé's birthday. So
yeah, so that was last month. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even really think about drinking. It's just crazy. Speaking of drinking, let's talk about Mexico and the cartel. What? I be drunk in Mexico.
Well, I hope you got your trips out the way.
Yeah, we're not headed back to Mexico anytime soon.
God, bro.
I mean, Trump yesterday or today or something like that, I think he declared like some sort of state of emergency into specific parts of Mexico. Like do not travel type shits. What went on? They killed a cartel leader, captured a cartel leader. What actually went on? I'm not familiar.
Yeah, they killed him. The Mexican government or government officials put together some sort of operation, right, with one of the cartel leaders. I don't know the exact one. But yes, he was killed, and in retaliation, the cartels are firing back. So you're seeing planes set on fire, you're seeing cars set on fire, you're seeing gas stations set on fire, you're seeing government officials be killed, and it's just an all-out war in certain places of Mexico, like you said, which makes sense. I didn't know the president had said that, but it makes sense because there's certain places that just from the outside looking in, the videos that we've seen on social media, just doesn't look safe for you to travel to Mexico anytime soon, bro. It's actually kind of crazy, but.
You know what that says to me?
What does it say?
And I don't mean this in like a bad way. I'm thinking really, really long and hard about this. It doesn't have to be America. I'm just saying it because we live in America. We could take that country so fucking fast.
Bullshit. Mexico? You think we could take Mexico?
If they're letting this shit happen in the streets, you know how weak their goddamn military is? Nigga, send a flood.
Okay,
Nigga, we capture that motherfucker like Call of Duty.
All right, my bad. So you're saying the Mexican government. I thought you were saying like overthrowing the cartel. That's why I was like, nigga, that's not happening. We could take over the government for sure, but the cartel gonna fire back, bro. It's gonna be like Afghanistan out there.
They will fire back.
Yeah,
but
nigga, that shit ain't gonna be easy.
We will
We would just have to blow everything up.
Vastly outnumber and kill them.
Yeah, bro. We would just have to blow everything up, which is like, at that point, I mean, what's the point of doing it if the goal is to take over the land?
No, I get that. No, what I was saying is when I look at the lawlessness, I know you're going into steps that like this niggas think about the infrastructure and shit. Like fuck the infrastructure, Cari. Like damn, nigga, you thinking about the fucking industrial revolution that has to happen after this. Like nigga, stop.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there thinking as I see this looting and lawlessness go on, the same way I'm sure fucking Brits or anybody else look at our country, but them niggas don't have the army we got or the military.
Right.
I just look and I be like, damn, if this is what they let happen in the streets,
yeah.
nigga, we can take that shit tomorrow, nigga.
Yeah. The government,
we go get some real estate, nigga.
For sure. Because the cartel is running the country as we speak. So yeah. In that sense, absolutely. It could be overthrown in a day.
Yeah.
Nigga, in a day.
Nigga, we take that bitch in about 6 hours.
6 hours is crazy.
Nigga, we got every branch of like, all right, we don't need the Navy. We might need the Navy. But if we had Army, Navy, like Marines, Air Force, we could take them niggas in a school day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Have our flags hung and shit. Are you fucking crazy,
like
nigga?
It's the battle of what, San Jacinto?
Yeah, like what the fuck, nigga? Playing our shit on that shit like Fort Sumter, nigga.
I'm crying.
Back to the matter in hand, because I wasn't saying it like I just want America to take it. I was just speaking. That's what I think when I see that shit.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, Cari.
Yeah, I mean, it's terrifying.
In all seriousness, yes.
Yeah.
Like this can't happen.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And not for us, right? Because I hate, again, you said it earlier, Americans, man, we just so selfish. We only think about ourselves. People are like, oh my God, I can't travel, I can't cool. Like, bitch, it's bigger problems that are going on right now.
Niggas dying right now.
People are dying.
Yeah.
People are really dying. But no, it's crazy, man. And it led me to think like, okay, what was the planning and who's really behind this? Because of course the Mexican government has, obviously stepped up and said it. But to me, if the government is already infiltrated by the cartel, which we know, why would y'all do this, knowing the retaliation was going to be this extreme without like a proper plan? Like at least that's how it seems. I don't know if shit just went bad, but it seems like they didn't have a proper plan. Just went at this shit kind of easy, and they paying for it.
See, my thing is though, Cari, the cartel's super deep. They're super deep. So even if we were to try to go bombs away and think of a plan, there's niggas behind that too. If I'm the president or the government, am I supposed to live in fear to some motherfucking criminals? Or are we supposed to handle business? Am I supposed to not go handle business in my country in fear that criminals are going to do some shit? At this point, what the fuck are we even worth? What do we even stand for if we, the government, are afraid to piss off the criminals?
Nah, yeah, you a real American, I know.
Yeah, nigga, patriot.
I know.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, you a real American. I feel it. But because you're right. But over there, it's just different. So that's the only reason why I brought it up.
Pablo, like, yeah,
yeah, it's just different over there.
I know Pablo's not Mexico, but like Pablo's fucking psyche and the way he handled shit out in Cuba, they done fucked a lot of niggas' heads up. Yeah, like he ruined everything for everybody. They handle shit like that.
Yeah,
like fuck.
Yeah,
we might get got past that bill, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we live in a fucking place that's not afraid of, or not to our knowledge, afraid of anybody else, right? Right? We're not afraid of anybody else. Oh man, God bless America.
Anyways, man, prayers for the country of Mexico, bro. It doesn't look like it's gonna be any, coming to joy for that that country soon. But
yeah, we're coming to vacation. Y'all fucked up my trip to Culiacan.
yeah, that's over. You better go to the DR.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. We can have fun out on the Gulf of America. that nigga's crazy, man.
Facts, bro. I'm good though. I done been to Cancun, went to Tulum last year. I do want to get to Cabo. That's the only one I haven't went to. But
I've been to Cabo.
If I never have to go back to Mexico again, like I'm okay at this point.
I've been to Cabo. I've been to Cancun. Yeah, I've done what I needed to do. Man, I do want to go to Tulum, but
Tulum's nice. Yeah,
I've been to Mexico a couple of times, so yeah, it's Punta Cana for me now.
Facts.
I might go fuck with Puerto Rico now.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy because that's America and you can just fly right over there, and I've never been.
Same. It's kind of crazy.
Niggas be acting like they need a passport and shit.
Man, just get on that flight, man.
Like, nigga, just go down there.
Yep.
Like, yes, you're gonna get bit by mosquitoes, but but yes, go, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything more for the pod though.
That's it, man. That's 402, baby.
All right, let's get out of here. I'm Roderick.
I'm Jakari.
All right, we'll see you next time.